Welcome guys to part 4 of my Xbox 360 collection. I don't care, I'm calling this one the last, alright? Kinda sick of doing these. Not really though. Actually this has been really fun to do, and I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I'm going to do another collection video for another console. Now, there might only be one other console that I might have to do a part series in, but the rest should just be a one-part video. I mean, I shouldn't have to do 4 parts per console, generally. And I shouldn't have had to do a part anyway for this because I have a limited time on YouTube, so I could have done an hour video and it would have been fine. I don't know if anybody's watching this anyway. Anyway, let me just get to the point here and go over the last few games here. This one right here is a recent purchase. It is a pretty fun game. I had it on the PS3, and when it was announced for the 360 with new features, mainly online play, I traded it in anticipation for the 360 version. The thing is, I thought it was going to drop in price pretty quick. And I was like, okay, once it hits $20, I'm going to get it. It never did. It never has until a couple days ago. And that game is Virtua Fighter 5 online. I love El Blaze. He's this character right here. Just love playing as him. He's just my style. Pretty fun game. Achievements seem really hard, but I'm gonna put some time into it. It seems like it's the same game as the PS3 version. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna love it just as much as I did on the PS3. So it's good. Something's not right here. Okay. Because Just Cause is in this pile, and it shouldn't be. Alright. The rest of these games are fine now, I think. Yeah. I don't think I showed you that I have the Bourne Conspiracy. It's still sealed, but I did rent this game once, and I figured if it got really cheap, I'd get it. It seems like a decent action game. Some shooting parts in it. You play as Jason Bourne, which is pretty awesome, even though I've never seen any of the movies. Yeah, so pretty decent game there. The next game we have, I'm going to just do both of them at once. I guess I don't really count this one, even though it was $20. Grand Theft Auto 4 I have, and I have The Lost and Damned as well. These games were amazing. One of the best games of 2008, one of the best games of this generation right here. Grand Theft Auto 4. And mainly just because the sandbox stuff really grabbed me, along with the story and whatnot. It was just a very good mix. I haven't finished The Lost and Damned yet, but I have finished 4 here. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy about that game. I've had it ever since it came out and loved it ever since. The multiplayer was a blast too, so game you need in your collection if you have a 360. I don't care what you say. Alright. Next game we're going to discuss here. That's a pretty interesting game, to say the least, is Pocket Bike Racer. Probably the best Burger King game right here, just because it's playable. And the next and last Burger King game is Big Bumpin'. This is in a weird freaking case because I swapped it out for another game I got. Apparently I have a gold trial that I never even used. Probably expired. Let's see. I don't care, so I don't know. It's something. Okay. Next game here is a game I got last year, back in October or so, and I really loved it. That is Silent Hill Homecoming. This is a game that scared the shit out of you, and I know it did for me. A lot of parts, especially if you have a surround sound system. Whew. It's a different Silent Hill. It was from a different developer. Double Helix developed this. And it's a very different Silent Hill. It's got a lot of different combat and whatnot. It's got some familiar stuff like the haunted nurses and stuff. But, man, the story grabbed me about the Shepherd family. And man, and that's a good game as well. If you can find that for pretty cheap, I definitely recommend getting it. I paid full price, and I would have done it again. It was a great game. So, getting down to the wire here. It's getting exciting. All right, next game is Need for Speed Most Wanted. Actually, it just reminded me that my brother has one of my 360 games. He's borrowing Turning Point Fall of Liberty, just so you know. So that's another game to add to the list. Need for Speed Most Wanted is a launch game. I've had it on launch, and then I sold it a while after because it's so hard. This game is so hard. I don't know if I can ever beat it because it's so hard. I want to. I love the gameplay and stuff. It's just so hard, you know? It's like, it's not hard because it's cheap. It's just freaking difficult. You have to get so much pursuit points before you can go after that, and you have to do certain things. I don't know. My car is maxed. I don't know what to do, so yeah, I'm a little stuck in that game. This next game is a game that's in a lot of people's 360 collections, and deservedly so, really. Sorry about the noises in the background. My laptop's making noises. Is BioShock for the 360. Well, duh. Okay. This game's pretty cool. It's about the underground city of Rapture. It's kind of frozen in time in like the 50s or 60s. It's a really good game. It's a first-person shooter. I haven't played it in a long time, but from what I remember, I really, really enjoyed it when I first got it. So, yeah, let me say there. Yeah, so on to the next game, I guess. Had some camera troubles. Anyway, next game here real quick. 007 Quantum of Solace. This is the collector's edition. I got it collector's edition, same price, whatever. It apparently includes, of course, the metallic game case, which is awesome. I love steelbook cases. An exclusive bonus disc featuring behind-the-scenes stuff, and I have a special edition coupon off the special edition DVDs for Bond. Okay, probably not worth it if it was the same. If it wasn't the same price, but because it was, I decided to get it. I think it's a pretty cool box. Anyway, it's just 007 Quantum of Solace. So, but actually, the game's pretty cool. It runs on the Call of Duty 4 engine, and you know that the second you pop it in because it feels just like it, which is not a bad thing. It's actually a really good thing. It's one of the best Bond games I've ever played. It's probably right behind GoldenEye in the best Bond games. So that's pretty cool. Glad to have it in my collection. Next game, which I have an interesting story behind, so I'm probably going to tell you about it. Devil May Cry 4, this is the special edition, unopened. I don't know how you can tell. Well, you can probably see the seal, right? Yeah, you can see the seal down there anyway. This is the special collector's edition that comes with four full-length episodes of the animated series. I don't know how that is, but okay. Some bonus DVD with the game soundtrack. That's pretty cool. Huh. But, yeah. Pretty cool game. I had it on the PS3. Like, a little bit after it came out, I bought it. And I remember saying, oh, I really like it after playing it. And then I never played it again. So I sold it. And I was like, I'm going to get that back. So I found this for the same price as the regular edition. So I'm a sucker for collector's editions, especially at the same price. I mean, why would you not get this if it's the same price as the regular edition? I don't know. Like, stores mark down collector's editions to the same price as the regular editions after a while, and I just got this last month, so it makes sense. This game, I got the collector's edition day one. This is Halo 3. Got this at midnight, waited in line. That was pretty interesting. I remember playing this, pretty much staying up all night that night, beating the campaign with a friend of mine who played the co-op in it. That was probably the best part about the game, was playing the campaign co-op with me. I really enjoy online co-op, so that's probably one of the best parts of the game, is that Halo 3. I enjoy the multiplayer. I bought the heroic map pack, bought the legendary. I haven't got the new one because I don't play this anymore, so don't know what to tell you. This next game is a collector's edition, but as far as I know, there's no regular edition available, so I don't know. This is Prince of Persia. Kind of a chintzy collector's edition, though, because look, the case is just kind of like a weak cardboard. It feels kind of leathery right here, but that's about it. You open this up. Same freaking box. And I guess it has a DVD. Includes some yada 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 crap. Okay. Alright. Pretty fun game, though. I did beat this. I really enjoyed it. It was the revival of Prince of Persia. I didn't really much care for the combat a whole lot, but it was decent. I mean, it was okay. It deserved a lot of. I mean, it deserved praise in the graphical department, but gameplay kind of suffered. I don't know. So, yay! The next two games go together. Probably guessing what they are, because we are down to the last three. Besides Turning Point. So these two games kind of go together. One is the sequel of another. So we have Gears of War, the Collector's Edition, and Gears of War 2, the Collector's Edition. This one's kind of getting a little weathered. This is still fine though. Perfect condition. This game was considered by many to be the best game on the 360. It still is one of the best, and whatnot. At one point, I was even considering it to be my favorite game of all time. I don't think that anymore, but it's a very, very good game. So deserves to be in any 360 owner's collection. And I have Gears of War 2. Cool collector's edition, chainsaw edition, pretty cool. I played this, beat this, played a little bit of online. It just, I don't know, it didn't cut the mustard as much as the first game for me. Still a really good game, really good sequel, but I don't know, maybe I just expected too much. I don't know, but kind of a letdown a little bit, but it's okay. It's good. And here we go with the last game in my 360 collection, retail game. This is Resident Evil 5. Who could have guessed that? Okay. Resident Evil 5. I have all 1200 gamer score in it, so you could say I like it. Yeah. And stuff. That's really all I have to say about it, is that it's really the best game I've played this generation. There's a little bit of bias going on there, yes, there is, but it's the truth. I don't know what to tell you. And now we're going to do some crazy computer magic, and we're going to switch over to a screenshot of my 360 where I'm going to show you all of my live arcade games along with my Xbox originals. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I think that's the best way to. Hi everybody. I guess I'm here to show you my 360 games, my arcade games, of course, here. I'm going to show you each one of those and then my Xbox originals. So I guess we'll get started on it. First game here is Aegis Wing, which was a free game that released sometime in 2007. Pretty fun game to play online co-op with. I don't know if I'd really recommend it outside of that, but pretty fun game otherwise. It's free, so I guess I can't really complain too much. Next game here is Alien Hominid HD, and I got this game for 400 points back when I had it on sale a couple of weeks ago. Pretty interesting game that is. It's very difficult, but it's a fun little platformer type game. It's decent, at least.
Next game is Arcadian Warriors, which is a well, it's like a hack and slash RPG. It's kind of weird. Yeah. I don't really care for it too much. It was kind of an impulse purchase. Next game is Assault Heroes, which is freaking awesome. It's it's like I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. It's a little top-down shooter type game, almost akin to like Jackal on the NES or Akari Warriors, a game like that. Very, very good game. Play it online co-op. That's really where it's at. Assault Heroes 2 I've bought but haven't really played, so I don't really have an opinion. Banjo-Kazooie, I had that given to me by a friend, and it's a pretty fun game. I remember renting the original game as a child, and it was decent. I don't know. I haven't really played a whole lot of it. Seems okay. Bank Shot Billiards 2 is well, it's exactly what you think it is. It's billiards. It's pool. That's it. I mean, it's okay, I guess. I got it for free when I bought one of the live starter kits way back when, so can't really complain, I guess. But it's a little dodgy. I don't really care for it. It's billiards. Next game, Bionic Commando Rearmed. I bought that. I haven't really played it. I played a couple levels. It was okay. I just never really been a fan of Bionic Commando. I just wanted to give this one a shot. And it's just really difficult. I don't really like how you can't jump real well and stuff like that. But it's okay. Next game is Braid, which is an excellent game. I recommend this to everybody whenever I can. It's a very good game. Use time manipulation to solve puzzles, get puzzle pieces, to get to the very end of the game where you find out a pretty interesting secret about the main character, who's that little guy right there. But it's a pretty fun game. Very, very good art style. One of the most unique I've ever seen. Check it out, please. Carcassonne. It's bad. It was free. Castle Crashers, which is a very fun game. After they patched it, at least. Up until they patched it, I didn't really care for it because I couldn't really play online very much. After they patched it, it's just like it should have been. Excellent. And really hope for whoever Behemoth makes their next game that they really test the online before they shove it out the door. This game took a long time to develop. I'm really shocked that they didn't catch that stuff. But other than that, very good game. Very nice beat 'em up. Probably the best beat 'em up I've ever played. Not really sure though. Next game I have is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I got this back when it came out because I heard so many people, saying how good it is. It's it's the best Castlevania, whatnot. I tend to disagree. I don't really like how I get lost a lot in this game. It's pretty fun. It's what brought in the new era of Castlevanias. So, yeah, if you like the new kind of Castlevanias, like the DS versions, GBA versions, you probably really like this. I'm not such a big fan of it, and I want to finish it, but I don't know. It just kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. I don't like getting lost in games. Next game is Contra, and it's the Contra we all know and love. Yes, it's the arcade version, so it's not the NES version, but it's pretty much the same game. It's with a little bit better graphics, really. It's very fun to play online. That's about the only time I've ever played it because I don't really like to play it by myself if I can avoid it, especially in games like this where it's a very hard shooter type game. Whew, definitely worth checking out though. Next game is Crystal Quest. I bought this on another impulse buy. Thank you, Digital Distribution, and your very crappy stuff as far as impulse buying. Like, oh, I'm just sitting here on my chair, I can buy a game, and it's right here. Well, it's a piece of crap. Crystal Quest is actually kind of decent, though. It's okay. Next game is Dig Dug, and we all know and love Dig Dug, right? I do, anyway. Dig Dug is a fun little game where you go around trying to dig your way out of. You're kind of like a miner, I guess. I don't really know, and you got to dig your way out of this. I don't know, this hole, and on the way there's monsters to kill and whatnot. So it's a very interesting game, but it's a classic. It's very good. Next game is Doom, which we all know and love is Doom. Doom. Doom is very good. And yeah, that's not much to say that hasn't already been said about Doom. But it's one of the best versions of it right there. Double Dragon. Double Dragon's good. I would say the arcade version is a little bit worse than the NES version, if I was to compare. But that's really, whatever. Double Dragon's okay. It's just, I don't know. I don't really care for the arcade version. Duke Nukem 3D. This game is just like it's always been. Duke Nukem 3D. It's a port of the PC version. Very good port. I haven't played a whole lot of it. I think I beat like the second level or something. It gets a little hard. So yeah, but it does have full online co-op, which is cool. So big fan of Duke Nukem. This is a good version to get. Next game is Frogger, and it's Frogger. That's pretty much it. It's got some new graphics. It's okay. Galaga is Galaga. That's also another game that's just like, yep, that's that game, yep. Gauntlet is also just Gauntlet. It's got online co-op though, which makes it well worth your time. That's good. Geometry Wars, which is apparently a good game if you're good at it, but I suck horribly, so yeah, let's just say that I'm not very good at Geometry Wars. As you can tell by my achievements there. Yeah, I'm really good at Geometry Wars. Not a big fan of it. Golden Axe is Golden Axe with online play, which is awesome. Grip Shift. That's another impulse purchase. I don't really care for it. It would be fun if I had more friends that would play it online with me, but I don't, so it's not very good right now, I guess. Heavy Weapon. I don't like it. It's kind of like a game where you just shit everywhere on the screen. I don't really like that stuff. Hexic HD came with the 360 console. It's okay. Interpol. Woohoo. I reviewed this game and it's bad. Oh god, it's bad. You want to see my review, go to insights.com for Interpol. You can read all about my hatred of that game there. Joust is Joust with online play, which is very awesome. So, Marble Blast Ultra, that game's pretty interesting. You gotta roll this big marble around. Yeah. Mega Man 9, very difficult. As you can tell by my achievements, I played a lot. But I did finally beat a boss in the 360 version. So, it's not bad, I guess. There's definitely worse games. Yeah. Next game is Ms. Pac-Man, which is Ms. Pac-Man. It's the arcade game we all know and love. So not really much to say about that. I have all 200 achievements in it, 200 gamer score in it. I guess it's pretty neat. Fun game. Mutant Storm Empire. This is a game that's a lot of fun, and I would love it if I had a partner to play co-op with, but unfortunately I don't, because most of my friends on my friends list have really bad taste and don't buy good arcade games. So I don't know what to say. N+, that's a really good game. It's the controls, I don't know, they don't really work as well, but it's still pretty solid. You're kind of just like this platform guy. You got to get to the end. You got to collect some stuff along the way. Gets really difficult later on. Really fun though. Outrun Online Arcade. I love this game. I've been playing it once in a while for the past week or so. I find it really fun. I want to beat Heart Attack mode with AAA. That's a little difficult, but for some memorization it can be done, so I'm still working on it. I have one achievement in the game, as you can tell. Pac-Man. What can be more can be said about Pac-Man? This is a perfect version of the game. And I have all 200 gamer score in it. What a classic game right there. You don't like Pac-Man, I don't know what's wrong with you. Pac-Man CE is another game that I really want to like, but I really suck at it. So I'm not sure if I like it or not, because it's way too hard. Paperboy. Yeah, it's Paperboy with online play. I know I say that a lot, but it's true. It's Paperboy with online play. Penny Arcade Episode 1, I bought on that deal they had on it. Haven't played it since. Liked the demo. Pinball FX. Really fun game. If you like pinball, of course. I've always been a fan of pinball, and this is pinball, so really fun game. Sorry about my sneezing. Portal's still alive. I'm not sure why I bought this. The still alive stuff in the game is okay, I guess. Yeah, I own the orange box, so I'm not really sure why I bought this. It was an impulse. Puzzle Fighter HD, really fun. I'd love some friends to play that with, but as the story with everything else, yeah. I'd love to play those games, but no one to play them with. Arez HD, that's a fun game. I wasn't expecting a whole lot from it, but it was on sale like right after Christmas this year, so I had to get it, and I've actually been pleasantly surprised. I really enjoy it. Robotron, this game I got for free because there's no way in hell I'd pay for it because I don't really like it. It's kind of like a shoot 'em up like Smash TV, but like an really older version that's kind of crappy. I don't know. Next game, Rip Your Tapper. I love this game. I wasn't expecting actually to like it, and then when the version came out on Live Arcade, I tried the demo and fell in love. So really like Rip Your Tapper. Really love some friends to play that with as well. I know I'm saying that a lot, but it's the truth. I'd really like to play some of these games. I just don't ever have anybody to play it with. Small Arms was always kind of dubbed a Smash Brothers ripoff, and it kind of is, but it's bad. Smash TV is a really fun game. Played that co-op a lot. Really enjoy it. Never quite beat it, but it's okay. Man, that game is crazy, but I'd certainly buy it for $1. Sonic is Sonic. It's true. You don't believe me? Sonic 2 is Sonic 2 with online play. Online versus play. Really interesting. Soul Calibur. It really is, and it's pretty fun, actually. I was expecting not to like it, but it's actually pretty cool. I bought it instead of Soul Calibur 4, and I was not disappointed. Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting. I suck really bad at Street Fighter 2. I really do. Yeah. Streets of Rage 2 is Streets of Rage 2 with online play. I'd really love to play. Yeah, here's the story again. Ditto, ditto, ditto. I'd love to play it, but nobody to play it with. Tetris Splash is Tetris. Not really much else to say. Played one Tetris, you played them all, but I didn't own any Tetrises, so I bought this, and it's just as good as any other. Texas Hold'em is, well, it's Texas Hold'em. I got this game for free. The first day they released it, they put it out for free, which is way back in like late 06 or something. They put this out, and it was for free, and I got that, so probably would not have paid for it otherwise. But pretty fun game. Dishwasher is really awesome. I have some gameplay of that. I've only posted one video of it, but really fun game. Really hard. Haven't finished it yet. I do plan on it. TMNT 1989 arcade is pretty fun, except for Turtles in Time is way better. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 is really, really awesome. I like playing it online with some friends and whatnot. It gets really interesting sometimes. Undertow is bad. Uno is really awesome. It's just kind of a kickback, kind of chill game. You know how that goes. You don't really feel like playing like a shooter or anything. You just want to kick back and talk and play, talk with some friends and whatnot. This is the perfect social game to do that with. I love it. Uno Rush, pretty fun game. I have all 200 gamers scored in Uno and Uno Rush, and it's pretty fun, I guess. It's like Uno, more fast-paced Uno. A lot more exciting, that's for sure. Worms is Worms. What, you were expecting something else? It is. It's Worms with online play. That's about it. I hear it's crappy, but I don't own any other copy of Worms, so I wouldn't know. It's pretty fun. Wolf of the Battlefield Commando 3. Pretty fun game. I need to finish it. I just haven't, and I'd really like to play that online, yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. Okay, that's it for arcade games. This is going on way too long. I'm going to jump into Xbox Originals here. And here's my 4 Xbox Originals I own. I own Fable, Jade Empire, Psychonauts, and Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. They all play just like their original versions, which is awesome. Let's see. Only one I don't really like is Psychonauts. I haven't really played a whole lot of it, though, so I guess I don't really know. I've expressed my disgust to a couple of friends, and they both tell me I'm an idiot, but I don't know. I haven't really played a whole lot of it. But from what I played, it was pretty freaking boring. I don't know. I didn't see the funny either. So, yeah, I guess that's it for my 360 collection. Now we're going to jump back over to the camera so I can show you the hardware. More camera magic.
Alright, and for the last part of my 360 collection, I did want to show you my accessories for it, which is kind of cool. Yeah, let me show you over here. First, let's go over here and show you what I have here. Sorry about the lighting. Let me move the light here so you can see a little better. There we go. Right there, I have my Xbox 360 Elite. Very nice. And I have the Xbox 360 HD DVD player. I mainly just use it to play regular DVDs. It's a nice little DVD player, I guess. And here we have the Street Fighter 4 Fight Pad. Pretty nice for playing Street Fighter 4, and that's about it. Pretty good for the Sega Genesis collection. That's really about it. And then, as far as controllers, I have a few. I have that limited edition red one, very nice. And I have a couple of black ones. And somewhere, yeah, right here. There's the Wii. I have the Hori gamepad that I used. I don't know really what I used. It's my only wired controller, so I use it to play on games on the PC sometimes. Nice to have. And then I have my Explorer Guitar Hero guitar. I use it to play Guitar Hero and Rock Band. And I also have the Rock Band guitar that's useless, and the Guitar Hero 3 guitar that's also useless. So I need to throw those out or something, or give them away. I don't know. Either way, that's it for this collection video series. I hope you really enjoyed it. I might do another collection video tomorrow. I'm not really sure. Usagi's kind of got me in the mood to do PlayStation collections, so maybe I'll do that. I have some interesting stories there, but that's going to have to wait. Alright, so we'll see you next time, guys. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much.